In Gainesville, the Florida Gators look to upset number 4 Texas, who's playing for the first time in 11 days after the Winter Storms postponed their game against Arkansas. It's the second ever meeting as SEC foes. Pulled down on the board by Booker. Fresh 20 for Texas. Ray Harmon, a great point guard. In the post, banks it in. Texas lifts the lid on the score. Gators trying to get different looks in that starting lineup. Piatti between 2 down deep. Trying to find some real estate. O'Neal for 3. Count it! Daughter lighten it up from deep. When they can get her scoring at all levels, it opens up the offense.
And it's a great inside-out game. You see they get the ball inside to the post Piatti.
Gators 2 big threes early. Dump in, great pick and roll action.
Nice.
And Kyla Oldacre puts it in. Harmon outside for Booker. The All-American, a great move. Got it in the foul. Looking for Oldacre, intercepted by Miara O'Neal. Gators on a 3-on-1. O'Neal rejected by Booker. Great recovery by the Longhorns. Florida scoops it up. Oldacre, it's open, draws a foul. Gill, back for Weathersby. This triple off the mark. McGill got the rebound, finds O'Neal, and Florida's got their first 2 with 3.5 in the first.
They didn't even know Miara O'Neal was down low. Texas heads were all on Liv McGill, and she makes a nice one-handed pass for an open 2 points.
Booker wheels in and through 2, guides it to the net. McGill drops the shoulder. Finds DeZecco, who's come off the bench. To O'Neal. It's 2. Count it. Booker for 3. Off the mark, and McGill's there to grab the rebound. The response 3 is down. McGill finds O'Neal for the lead. Drilled it! McGill finds O'Neal for the lead. Drilled it!
With the clock winding down, not a second thought. She lets it go. It gets off in time. Florida needed that answer, and with it, they take the lead.
Booker with 5. Breaks through, off balance. Ooh. Man, Madison Booker is just different. Steps back, long 2 is just short. And 2 Longhorns in for the board. Oldacre gets it. Over the top, great pass. And the finish down deep for Judd. Texas in some trouble, an 11-day layoff between their last game at home against Texas A&M. Lee's wide open, a great find by Harmon. It extends the Longhorn lead.
Texas takes all the offense on the left and then gets a backdoor cut. Good steal by Harmon.
Bounce for Judd, and the steal turns into a 2-pointer. And a timeout by Florida.
You've seen it. A lot of times they're just pressing up. It's not necessarily to turn you over, but they get turnovers out of it. But they want to slow you down. They don't want to let you get those fast big points, especially Florida, who likes to push in transition. Another big 3 in the corner.
Dings out, popped around, and the rebound for Brea Cunningham. Quick in transition, Madison Booker sewing to the glass.
And you can see Florida, they're going to go ahead.
Gators have not had a bucket in 2 minutes. Trying to change that here on the inbound from Minduti. Skips for McGill. Twisting shot won't go. Second chance. Neither. Third time's a charm for Miara O'Neal. With 10. Bounces for Booker. What a great find. That connection is one of the best in the SEC. O'Neal in the paint. Off the window.
The hands, the catch in the left hand, switches it over to the right with contact around her.
Longhorns have been very proficient. Booker from the free throw line, cans it. Booker from the charity stripe, swirls out. Rebound Judd. Whips it outside, Harmon for 2, drains it. Preston for Lee. Jordan Lee twisting in and fading away. All net for the sophomore. Booker. The All-American off the screen. pulls up and puts in another 2-pointer. Has gone right back to doing what they do. Their first game in 11 days. That's last touch by Texas, retrieved on the sideline by Carlton. Down the lane, Carlton weaves in and scores. Bit of a topsy-turvy sequence. Great pass. Reynolds feeds Yitch. Rolls in. And one for Nitty Yitch.
Able to finish. Good court vision here by Liv McGill, and then Layla Reynolds knows she has an extra pass that's made by the cut, and they get the foul. I mean, I think just the defense has changed a little bit. Florida's gone to a zone. They're going kind of man to zone, so being aware of that and making the extra pass to get a good look.
That's a good look for Madison Booker. I'm not sure there's really a bad one for the All-American. Dispensing some extra wisdom after that play. Turnovers by Reynolds. This three off right. Oldacre got it back. Yes, and one. A three-point play for the Bird Orange. Got to find somebody. Booker. The extra pass, Oldacre flicks it in off the heel.
That's the unselfish basketball of Texas.
This three, you bet. First for the Longhorns comes from Aaliyah Crump.
Now is every foul you go to the free throw line and stop the clock. So you want to try to be aggressive and get Texas to foul you.
Booker fading, puts in the J. What a finish by Madison Booker. She's different. Gators have been out-rebounded in all but one of their SEC games. That was against Missouri in the win. This three, you bet. A second for Aaliyah Crump.
And while Texas hadn't been hitting him, Crump knocks it down and then transition. This is what Florida needs to do. Push it in transition. If they make it, get it out of the rim.
To Godfrey. Reynolds drives in and scores down the baseline. Harmon, good find. Instead, we'll go back outside. Lee, pivoting around and flicks it home.
So creative and patient with the ball.
Seen Texas get a little bit more aggressive from three. McGill, good find by Godfrey. And Florida's point guard has the bucket. Crump going downhill. Nice pass down deep. And the finish for Brea Cunningham.
You can see this previous possession, the help over. There's no backside drop.
Booker, under 10, straight away. Crump, you bet. Her third three-pointer.
Big hit, big find. Booker didn't like what she had first up, but she knows, hey, I got my three-point shooter at the top of the key. I'm going to give it to her.
And a steal for Madison Booker, breaking away and adding to her total.
I think it's good confidence for them. You know, you prepared for another team, and then it gets canceled. So then you have to prepare for another team, but you get to wait.
Reynolds stepping in and one. A three-point play for Layla Reynolds. McGill accelerates and puts it in. He shrugged and said, I got a lot of weapons.
And we've seen it tonight. They do have a lot of weapons that can score the ball and score it at will. But also, again, and I think it's the unselfishness. What a great lob pass.
Weaving around, no two-pointer for the freshman. And Texas will slow it up a bit. Great extra pass, and Crump's got the two-pointer. Aaliyah Crump, in all but one of her appearances, who's had double-digit points. Liv McGill flicks it in. Dukic finds Weathersby, got denied again. Under 10. Dukic to Piatti. Back outside, Weathersby with two. Finds a little real estate and puts one in. And Texas can run this one out. Their first game in 11 days, Texas just as sharp as ever. They steamrolled the Gators by 20, 88-68.